So this is a good question. This is about road user charges or RUCs in New Zealand for your electric vehicle or your hybrid vehicle. I just did a video about my electric car that I drove from Tauranga to Auckland. It's about 3 hours one way without stopping, and my range anxiety in my new used 2023 Kia Niro is gone. And so this is a good point though, because even though I spent $12 today to top up my charge, and it took about 20 minutes to do that, I have to pay road user charges as an electric vehicle owner. The road user charges for fully electric vehicles are $78 per 1,000 kilometers. You can buy them in, chunks of 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, and you pay that up front. And then when you get your warrant of fitness, they'll check your odometer, and then they'll check that against the system and make sure that you're being compliant. Now, they were actually going to slap road user charges on hybrids at the same rate, $78 per 1,000, and then people who had just bought hybrids revolted. They were like, we just bought hybrids, and we're not only going to get hit with road user charges, but now we're getting hit with road user charges when we fill up with petrol. That's not fair. And luckily, Parliament listened to them, and that means that hybrid owners pay a reduced rate of $38 per 1,000 kilometers, so about half. Now, the interesting thing is people think that petrol and diesel vehicle owners don't pay road user charges, but they do. They're rolled into the cost of your gas. So when you pump your gas, that road user charge is in your gas. And what they're planning on doing is basically making it so that everyone pays road user charges separately, regardless of what kind of car you have. And they think that that's going to start sometime around 2027. Sort of the thinking behind this is that, electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles were actually exempt from road user charges for a couple years while they tried to ramp up the industry here in New Zealand. And then a whole bunch of people went out and bought them because of the cost savings. And, to help the environment, because we're breathing in those fumes, whether you agree with electric vehicles or not, we're breathing it in. And they didn't like the look when the RUCs got added onto the electric vehicles, and some electric vehicle owners got really mad. But I understand the concept, because electric vehicles are actually heavier than combustible engine cars, is because of the way that they're made, and the batteries are heavy. And we do a lot of damage to our own tires. We're doing a little bit of damage to the roads because we are heavy. And so I see paying road user charges as fine, because I'm still saving a ton of money driving an electric vehicle in New Zealand, where the gas is equivalent to $9 to $10 New Zealand dollars per gallon of gas, which is astronomically expensive. So I don't care about paying road user charges, because I know that it's going toward keeping the roads safe and maintained. Although there are several people who can argue that point with me, because there are many roads in New Zealand that are not safe and maintained. But if we keep, paying into the system, hopefully it will help. So I hope that helped. And let me know if you have any other questions about EVs.